Hello, this is Big Los, and welcome back to Let's Play Hard Nova. In our last episode, we went to the other Desiree base and got 2 ROMs that we were supposed to give to the Bremar songmaster. So let's give him the Kill ROM for this ending. So we gotta go to our inventory and then press I. Now let's talk to him. What are these cartridges? They look like Desiree data caches. Those are very valuable, you know. Why do you want to give them to me? It's a long story, but here's the dehydrated version. We think we can get the Typhons to bug out of the 4 systems, but we need your help. You can get the Typhon to just leave? I'm listening. Here, read this Vera disc. You show the Bremar the Desiree Vera discs. The songmaster reads, "Interesting. I am surprised I did not think of it. After all, we already knew stargates can be moved." So you'll help us? No. The plan involves making Cascade disappear from the ruin system. Exactly! But with Cascade gone, both stargates leaving the ruin system will break down and dissipate. My astrship here and everyone in it will be cut off from the 4 systems. So what? Bremar are everywhere in the galaxy. What does it matter if you can't get to the 4 systems anymore? Maybe it doesn't matter to you, but we are here on the frontier for an important reason. We just can't help you. But if you don't help us, the Typhons will destroy everything, including you. Not likely. They are only attacking settlements on planets, and they haven't been aggressive towards us. I can't believe you're being this stupid. Just because we aren't human and share your values doesn't make us ignorant. You have your agenda, and we have ours. You'll just have to think of a different plan. Then I'll find someone else. Give me those Desiree things back. My ship is the only thing within 50 parsecs that can move those massive asteroids. These cartridges aren't any good to you. I'll just keep them. No, you're gonna give them back if I have to take your whole arm back too. Now fork them over. Like I said, they won't do you any good. Think of them as my fee for this little office visit. Goodbye. You douchebag. Well, the reason they're here is because they're trying to fulfill that prophecy that you got. Or that we got, I should say. The last time we were here. On viewer disc Q. And their prophecy states that they're looking for a human woman who can sing their songs, I guess, to help them find their homeworld or some wacky plot device or something like that. So if you remember, there was a singer in a lounge on Ariel City. So we're going to pay her a visit. Here we are. And that woman would be Orai Bremar. I haven't seen you in a while, boy. She takes a drag on her cigarette. Find a nice girl to settle down with? No, but I have something for you. Thanks, boy. But like I told you, I like them short and pasty. I remember. What would you say if I told you I could get you on board the Bremar astrship? I'd say it's a dream come true. I'd also, I guess, say it's a crock. Not a dream, Orai. I guarantee they'll welcome you with open mouths on one condition. Keep talking, boy. You have to pretend you are the greatest female human singer in the galaxy. Her shoulders slump. Oh, is that all? Damn it, boy. You got an old lady's hopes up. I told you I can't sing anymore. They won't know that. You see, they have this prophecy about finding the greatest female human singer. We'll convince them it's you. It'll never work. They know I can't sing. Do you have any of your old recordings? She looks around and then speaks in a low voice. I have a greatest hits disc in my purse. Don't ask me why I carry it around, but I was 20 when I made it. They won't know that. Won't tell them that you've got a sore throat. Even if they decide later that you're not the one, you'll get a good solid week out of it. What do you say? This sounds pretty weak, boy. You'll never buy it. But it's worth a try, isn't it? She puffs on her cigarette, then crushes it into the ashtray. It's so crazy, it might work. Okay, let's go. Wait, don't you want to hear my recording? There's no time. I'm sure it's fine, let's go. Wait a minute, boy. What's the rush? What are you getting out of this scheme? The knowledge that I've made you happy, and it might also save the four systems from complete annihilation. Right, boy. As long as we can pull this off, I don't care what you get out of it. Okay. So this is Orai, and she is the only other character with the navigation song ability. So, technically, you could make her into a navigator, and she can fly between worlds, but you're going to burn a lot of gas because her navigation song is very low. And the maximum she can get is 20 out of it, and I'm putting that point in aptitude, even though I'm only going to use her for this mission. So, we're going to go back into space. How much fuel do I have? Yeah, I might as well get some. Alright. Now let's return. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I crashed into a ship. Now I'm going to be leaking gas the whole way. Unless I get to here. And replace the fuel cell. Okay. It's funny how those things happen when you're trying to get something done. Alright. Now we're going back to the ruin system for the last time. But before we board the ship, we want to configure our crew to put Orai in the ground squad, and I'll put her in the center position. Okay, here we are. Okay, the songmaster sees Orai, and its expression changes drastically, but you don't know what it means. Orai sits on its lap. What's going on? Who is this? And why is she sitting on me? This is the woman you've been waiting your whole life for. She has blue hair. Interesting. What's that thing hanging in her mouth? Orai answers, It's a cigarette, honey. Do you want one? The Bremar just stares at her. I read the transcript of your speech about the search for the human female who can sing the Bremar tradition. What does that have to do with anything? That's why we're here in the Four Systems, and that's why we have to stay. You nod towards Orai. Your search is over. The Bremar looks at Orai. You don't really expect me to believe that this purple-headed woman is the one foretold, do you? After I read your prophecy, I immediately thought of Orai here. She has a voice like you've never heard before. I cannot believe you. Did you think you could go out and just find any attractive female human and I would believe you? But she's the one. What can we do to convince you? Alright. Make her sing and we'll see. Orai speaks up and says, I'm not a piece of furniture, you know, you can talk to me. Well, actually, there's a little problem there. Just like I thought. You lower your voice. It's all very sad. You see, her husband left her and she started smoking, and she lost her voice. And she obviously is not the one foretold, if you'll excuse me. But she can be rehabilitated. Keep her from smoking, and her voice will come back. I swear it. You two are wasting my time. Please leave now. You see, however, that he makes no move to push Orai off his lap. Look, I can prove that she's the one foretold. I have a recording of her voice just before she started smoking. Here, Orai. Give it to me. You take it and plug it in. This is unbelievable. There, you press play. The song begins, and you hear Orai sing. You almost groan aloud. Even 50 years ago, when she was 20, she was worse than any loud singer you've ever heard in your life. Actually, quiet, the Bremar snaps at you. As you all listen to the rest of the song, you think about how much you hate listening to your Bremar sing. The recording ends, there is a brief silence. That is the most incredible voice I have ever heard. I would say you were trying to trick me with a recording from a Bremar, but the harmonies are unique. Then you agree she's the one? Maybe, but how does she sound now? You glance at Orai. She shakes her head. All she needs is a little rehabilitation. Her voice will come back in no time. From what I heard, I believe you. But how do I know this is the same woman as on the recording? Why would I bring a different woman when it would just be as easy to bring the same one? If she did not want to come, you would have brought a different one. Ah, but if she hadn't wanted to come, she wouldn't be the one foretold. And the voice, as you said, is the one foretold. You are correct. Completely correct. But prophecy is not always 100% accurate. True. Well, let's ask her. Orai, do you want to stay? She smiles slyly and leans over and whispers into the Bremar's ear hole. Then she sits up again and the Bremar says, she is the one, there is no doubt. So, I guess you don't need to hang around the four systems anymore. Yes, of course. I know why you brought Orai here, and I thank you. I will move the asteroids as per your plan. That's what I wanted to hear. What do you want me to do? I looked more closely at the Desiree code when you were gone. We have to move 3 massive asteroids. You just go back to your ship and watch. Is that all? You've done enough already. Only I can fly the astroship. Stay nearby long enough to make sure the plan works. Then get out or you'll be trapped. You got it, and thanks. It is you we must thank. We have waited for this day for thousands of years. Glad to help. Orai stands up and comes to whisper to you. It sounds like even when they figure out I'm not the one, they'll be stuck with me. I'll make it worth their while. Thanks, she winks. You smile. Goodbye, you two. I'm sure you'll be very happy with each other. Orai waves to you. She starts to light her cigarette and then changes her mind and tosses it away. Alright. So technically she's still in the party, but now there's only 2. It's because she's going to be left behind. So we just go back to the ship. The astroship bumps the first massive asteroid and then slowly moves it to its new position. You follow the Bremar as they move the 2 remaining asteroids. Your scanner alarm wails and you see a vast armada of Typhon battlecruisers bearing down on you. They streak past and disappear through the Typhon stargate. With the asteroids in place, the stargate shifts like a floating maelstrom and it drifts in front of Cascade. First, the stellar fragment shimmers, and then it vanishes. The Terror Supreme watches the nova fade. He feels an odd sense of calm as he watches the great sun god Taah die, knowing it will mean the end of the Typhon race forever. Suddenly, Taah heaves his last dying gasp. A huge cataclysm of fire fills the heavens. The darkness becomes blinding light, and it slowly fades. The Typhon are no more. Boom! Your ship lurches from the phenomenal gravitational shift caused by the missing planet. Bremar panics and pilots your ship out the other stargate as it closes. Alright, so that should be about it. That's for the ending. And notice that Stargate is gone on the long-range scanner. So let's assign Saralon as the tech. That way she can decode the messages coming in very fast. Message from Captain Brill's Siberian Transport Dynamique. Well, she's translating these way too fast. I'm gonna have to go back and read them all. Yep. All right, I'll read them as soon as they're all translated. Okay. Okay, they're all translated, so let me go. Okay. Were those Typhon ships that just bugged out into the rune system? Did anyone else see it? Message from Songmaster Bremar Astroship. Thanks to the Star Killers, we have what we've been seeking, and the 4 systems are safe. Goodbye. Message from Captain Hoppower, Core Ship Pleiades. General call. What happened to the Stargate to Ruin? Do I have a bad vector or something? Please respond. Message from Ariel Space Traffic Control. All Typhon ships have retreated into the Ruin system. The Stargate to Ruin has vanished. Message from Gerard Kendall, Starkiller HQ. A lot has happened. Return to base immediately. End message. Okay, and we're almost there. And here's Kendall, and what do you have to say, Kendall? When Kendall sees you, he can't help but grin. Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. I'll bet you didn't think you'd be destroying a whole solar system when you got up this morning. When you put it that way, no, I didn't. Well, you killed Damien Ultron and stopped the attacks. I put 40,000 into your account. Max paid me half. I made up the difference for you. And I'll get the rest from him later. What if he, got killed by, or something? Kendall shuffles papers on his desk. Then I'll ambush his accounts. Don't worry about it. Just so you know, I evacuated the remaining miners before the Stargate closed. Good. I have a question. How in the hell did you get the Typhons to suddenly leave the system? He grins. The Desiree scientist you talked to called me to tell me what was going on. Then I paid Damien Ultron a visit. You went to see Ultron? Doesn't talk much now, does he? Nope, but the dumb terminal could still translate Typhon. I wired it to send a message to the Typhon battle fleet. I told them you were building them a new sun. Why would they believe you? Not me. They thought the message was from Damien. Besides, I told them to go to Ruin and see for themselves. They couldn't tell you were actually going to destroy their sun. Yeah, I guess so. I wonder if you did the right thing, though. I mean, did you have to destroy the whole race? That's a hell of a burden to carry around. Which one should I pick? The ruthless aliens? Do you really think I should have let them all go after what they did to us? How about C? Well, it's too late to save them now. Would it make up for our things if I killed all the Lantern too? Oh, sorta did. I don't know. Either way, everyone owes you a lot. Are things starting to settle down here in the 3 systems yet? No, most people don't even know what's happened. It will take a while before the full impact of all of this is felt. So what's happened so far? Well, with Damien and General Rajan dead, the attacks on Siberian have stopped, but Ariel is still a totalitarian society. That may never change. That's their problem. I killed the dictator, the rest is up to them. That's true. You did the hard work. Now it's up to everyone else to pick up the pieces. So, got any other jobs for me? He laughs. You gotta be kidding. Go take some time off. Hey, did you ever take care of that Lanta thing on Varen? Did you ever get paid by the frag leader like he said he would? No, I said he would pay you. If he doesn't, take whatever steps you think are necessary. I'll back you up. Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah, you take it easy. Things are going to be quiet for a while. And boy is he right, because the game is over, and there is no ending. The game just keeps going on. It makes no sense. It's like you can, I guess, smuggle and just keep racking up money and keep leveling up your characters. But what's the point if there's no more missions to go do? That's pretty weak. They should have had at least an ending screen. I mean, most NES and maybe some Atari games had ending screens. But oh well, I guess it lets you pick up the loose ends, I suppose. Wait, what was I shooting at? What is that? Something cloaked? Oh, that's weird. I wonder what that is. Huh. Let me check the time. Yeah, all that dialogue did take up a lot of time. This is going to be one of my longer videos. So, this is Big Lowe's signing off. I'll see you in the next episode when we do the other ending. So, have a good day.